Hello, welcome, Luke here, of course, with you, and in today's video we'll be covering our launch day. So we have set our launch day, we are ready to launch Hashing Ad Space, and at that time everything becomes real and you can get in there and use Hashing Ad Space as you choose. It is a very exciting moment, something that I've been waiting for a very long time. So the date is set and we're going to cover what that will mean. So we'll go through a couple of clarifications in this video and a couple of updates. So please watch all the way to the end. I'm sure this will be very helpful information for you moving towards the launch. So first of all, I would like to start by again saying thank you for your patience with Hashing Ad Space. We have been experiencing some growing pains. We now have over 36,000 registered members. Hashing Ad Space is booming and it is growing faster than we had anticipated, and with that has come a few growing pains with our website. And so I want to start by again saying thank you for your patience as we develop and work on our site ready for launch. The goal for us is to ensure that we have a perfect website for launch day and beyond. So at the moment, I do appreciate your understanding with any downtime. Really, it is all about having a fully functioning system ready for launch. That's what this beta launch has been about, improving our systems and really optimizing any portion of our system that we need to before we move into the public launch. So let's talk about the launch day. The launch day has been set to Monday, the 28th of January at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is when we launch. This is when everything becomes active on the website. Now, you don't necessarily need to be online at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the 28th of January. However, that is when we start our promotions. That is when we really roll out everything that we're about to cover in this video. So, like I said, this is a big moment for Hashing Ad Space to finally make it real. I think this is going to instill even further confidence in Hashing Ad Space and what we have to offer once the minters in our system are able to take some of their Asimi and exchange it for Bitcoin on the Waves decentralized exchange. That's going to be a big moment for a lot of people to see that Asimi has value there, and also when members can start taking advantage of additional minting, really increasing their minting income every day by watching more ads. I mean, the whole minting component of it is very exciting and it will become very real on that day moving forward. And then, of course, we have our massive advertising promotions so that anybody who is here ready to promote their business can ramp up their traffic as a result of that increased minting as well. So in this video, we're going to go through some clarifications and a couple of updates. So first, I want to start by just covering the Hashing Ad Space concept quickly. I know we have been going over this a little bit lately, but it's important that everybody has a firm grasp on what Hashing Ad Space is. And in my mind, it is very simple. I know it can sound complex and hard to understand, but it really is a very simple business model. And it is that we sell an advertising product. Okay, this is what we sell. It's advertising. So it's impressions that we deliver through our ad minting system, through our login ad system, and through our banner ad system. And we'll be adding other advertising products as we proceed. So this is our product and this is how the company makes money. So this is how we pay for our operating costs. Not that it has started yet, but after launch, this is how we will pay for our operational costs of the company. Now, of course, the second part to that is that we provide the service of minting Asimi via these ad views. So it is watching ads that mints Asimi every single day. And if you watch ads, then you earn Asimi tokens. Our minting and commission structure is 100% sustainable. I'm going to circle back around to this. What we have with Asimi is a real utility token economy. So we have supply, demand, and a use. So the supply comes from the minting via the ad views. Every day, there's 17,438 tokens that are released into circulating supply. This is where the supply of Asimi comes from. The demand for Asimi comes from the demand for the advertising on our platform and also the minting staking on our platform from the decentralized Waves exchange. Okay, so this is where demand for the token comes from, and then the use for the token is in our advertising product. Asimi is specifically designed for this one niche, and that is online advertising. And even tighter within that niche is the make money online market in online advertising. That is the niche that we are building Asimi and Hashin ad space for, and that is the economy that we are building it for. We have a true supply of the minting via ad views. We have true demand for the advertising and the minting on Hashin ad space, and we also have this advertising product that I know is very valuable. That creates a total economy, and everything within that economy is 100% sustainable. This is a minting schedule, just like the Bitcoin mining schedule. That's what we've modeled it from, meaning that all of the Asimi to pay the minting rewards is already allocated, and if you mint ads, you will earn the tokens, and that schedule runs for decades. So like I said, I know we have covered this, but the reason I want to cover it again is that we have a legal update here. We have decided that we do not want to associate ourselves with anything that resembles a revenue share. Revenue sharing has a bad reputation for an obvious reason, and that is that most revenue share platforms are zero-sum games and they all end up in collapse. We are not that, and it's important that we differentiate ourselves from that type of system. So we are not sharing advertising revenue among the staking positions. So the staking positions are the people that have staked their Asimi so they can mint more Asimi. This is how income is generated, the minting of Asimi. And that's what makes it so special and so unique and so sustainable. We are not a revenue share, okay? We are not a multi-level marketing business, and we are not a Ponzi system or a scam. We are none of these things down here. And it's really important that everybody truly understands why it is that we are sustainable. And it comes back to modeling from the Bitcoin and other crypto economies. Mining or minting of cryptocurrencies is sustainable because it is a reward-based system for some form of effort or some form of act that helps the token economy, and it is a pre-constructed schedule that runs over the years to come, okay? You only have to look at other token economies that are mining or minting, and you can see how that works, and that is what Asimi is, and that is what Hashin ad space is. So I just wanted to cover that again. I know that that's all a bit serious and we're moving towards launch, and I really want this video to be exciting because it is exciting that we're moving towards launch. But I just wanted everybody to understand that, you know, what we're doing here is minting Asimi tokens. That's where the value is for the people viewing advertisements. The advertising revenue, we will be helping our members with that advertising revenue. It will be going into services and products, and our members get the benefit from that advertising revenue. However, we will not be sharing it among the staking positions, if that makes sense. So let's move on to the commissions. We have made a small commission change. After consulting with many leaders and advisors, we've decided to continue the 10% of referrals new Asimi earnings. This is what you can already see in your back office right down the bottom with the pre-launch commissions. What that is doing is it's calculating 10% of your referrals minting earnings, okay, based on their new Asimi. So what that means is that every single day when your referral mints an ad, they earn some new Asimi tokens based on the new Asimi that we are minting for that day. You will now continue to get 10% paid on top of that. We're not taking that 10% out of the minting earnings for the members. We have allocated this 10% from our other company reserves so that we can pay our sales affiliates this 10% ongoing. What that means is that you will earn while your referral earns for life. So as long as your referral is minting and they are earning newer Simi tokens while they're minting, you are going to get a commission based on that. That is massive news, and it means that you are likely to not only get more commissions per member that mints with us, but it is going to be ongoing. It's going to be a residual income coming in, day out. Now, like I said, this is likely to be more than the 4%, and so we are removing the 4% direct sales commission. So we are not going to implement that. You'll know that this has not been implemented yet because we are not allowing the Asimi staking setup yet. So really we are just leaving it how it is. You can already see the commissions coming in from your referrals minting activity. It's going to remain like that into launch and indefinitely, meaning that any of your members that set up an Asimi stake and start minting ads for the next 365 days, you're going to earn every single day. So that's a very exciting announcement, and I hope that you'll appreciate those ongoing commissions. 50% of advertising sales, that stays exactly the same, so you'll continue to earn 50% of any advertising sale that one of your direct referrals purchases. Now let's talk about the post-launch extensions. Hashing Ad Space is free to join, okay? It will always be free to register an account. And there are no subscriptions. We won't be charging a subscription for you to remain involved in Hashing Ad Space. The free minting will be changing post-launch. At the moment, you know, everybody can come here, they can mint one ad for free. We are going to allow that to remain in place for 14 days after launch. That means your team and yourself, you have 14 days to continue to mint one ad for free post-launch. Now, of course, once that date expires, the one free mint will be removed. However, we will have another free earnings system. So we'll be implementing a way that members still can earn for free. However, it will not be part of the minting. The minting itself, we need to stay true to the people that are staking Asimi in order to earn minting rewards. Just like any other proof of stake system, you can't earn any form of reward in that token economy unless you first stake the tokens for yourself. So this is true to proof of stake, and we are going to allow it to run for an extra 14 days to get everybody up and moving. However, after that date, you will have had to stake at least one position in order to continue minting one ad. We are also going to extend the free sales affiliate registration. At the moment, the $30 fee is waived, and we are going to waive it for the first 14 days after launch as well. The reason that we're doing this is that we're giving 14 days for everybody to adjust to the new launch system. We understand that it's important for people to see how things really work once we launched. So this will give everybody the chance to continue to promote Hashing Ad Space, to continue to earn for free, and to continue to sign up as a sales affiliate for free for 14 days. So we see that as a great time to continue building Hashing Ad Space. I will be putting out another update about the free earnings system. Got a little spelling mistake there. Okay, so let's talk about the launch. On launch day, purchases, deposits, and withdrawals all become active. So the way that that will look is that your purchase, your pre-launch minting earnings will be put in a pre-launch minting wallet, and then you can use those earnings immediately to set up staking or to purchase advertising and really start to increase your business. Deposits, you can deposit Asimi to purchase advertising or stake Asimi by buying Asimi on the exchange. So if you would like to add more Asimi to your balance, to stake Asimi and lift your minting wallet, or to purchase advertising, then you can do that on the very first day as well. And withdrawals, you can submit your withdrawal request on that very same day as well. And of course, give us up to 48 hours. Our terms for withdrawals are a minimum 24 hours so that we can check and make sure everything is set up correctly, and we expect a 48-hour turnaround for withdrawals to be processed. I would like to say one note here, and that is that this is our first batch of withdrawals that we will be processing, and so it is important that you are patient with us during that time. We need to triple check that everyone is getting paid correctly. So let's move on to the launch promotions. On the same day, the launch promotions start. And so if you are interested in getting in that minting rotator, it starts at 9 a.m. just like we have specified our start date is. The sales affiliate promotion also starts at that time, and the advertising promotion starts at that time. And I wanted to include a screenshot of the advertising promotion here because after listening to leaders' feedback, we decided to give more value to our advertising partners, and we have increased the amount of impressions that you get per dollar when you purchase advertising with us. And you can see now that it is 2,000 impressions for $20 and all the way down to 1.25 million impressions for our advertising promotion package of $5,000. This is very low cost per click, and it really is designed to kick off Hashing Ad Space and get all of our advertising partners set up and getting a lot of value for their advertising campaigns. So I wanted to include that in this video as well. Your patience is appreciated during our launch. We are building Hashing Ad Space for the long term. Okay, so this business is set up for decades to come, and as we're building, as we are growing, I appreciate your patience with any of our technical issues. We are not going anywhere. If there's any technical issues, we are getting them resolved and we are moving forward. And so I appreciate your understanding with that. We are building this for many, many years, and you can rest assured that Hashing Ad Space is built to help people succeed over the coming years. That is why we've built it. We know that it is a very exciting business. We can see that from all of the feedback we're getting. We are pleased to see such amazing growth and to be exceeding our expectations. So it's a very exciting launch coming up, and thank you again for all being here, and I'll see you in coming videos.